think I'm gonna die.
Me too.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, this is a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. Episode 331.
331, yeah. It's a lot.
We're getting old, man. We're getting old.
Yeah.
We started this when we were 12, and now we're in our 40s.
I'm not 40 yet.
Well,
I'm not 40 yet.
You're not 40 yet. You're getting dang near close.
I'm 38.
You're so close to
How old are you,
Chris.
man? How old are you? I keep forgetting. Are you 42, 43?
I'm 44 this year. I'm 44 in like less than 30 days.
Okay. Wow.
So there we go with that. Today we are reviewing two movies that are out there in the good old movie universe. First, we will be doing the comedy that's been taking storm over at the good old people at Amazon Prime or Prime Video, or what do they call it exactly?
Prime Video, I think. I don't know.
Prime Video, called Jackpot, featuring the one, the only, the 13th-time WWE champion. Yes, he is from Westchester, Massachusetts. The one, the only, John Cena! Yeah!
And here's his clip.
I will fuck you, all right? I will enter you. You're gonna enter me? Did you hear what he said?
What are you talking about right now?
I'm just trying to intimidate him.
You're just talking about raping him.
You're not about that life, champ. I can see it. Oh, I am about that life. No. I will get crazy up in here. You like movies? We'll make a movie.
Oh, God.
We'll make Mama Say Knock You Out, starring my fist in your dick hole. Oh, shit. What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
He wants you. Babe, your threats, I'm telling you, they're super gay.
Too sexual?
Yeah.
This has to be the corniest muscle white dude I've ever seen in my fucking life. Okay, Coco Beware, you know what? You're being an asshole, all right? You know what I do with assholes? I lick them.
All right. Yeah, that's a staple on the show now. Like, I don't think
It's a staple on the show. Every time we hear talk about the great John Cena, we're going to be talking. You know, it's his last year of wrestling, too. He is on the retirement tour. He's going to be retiring in 2025.
Oh, okay. Well,
so he will no longer be doing pro wrestling. We will no longer hear that beautiful theme song ever again.
Oh, sorry.
And that's not.
There we go. That's it. Yeah.
We won't hear that ever. We won't see him do the. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But anyway, also in this movie is the wonderful, in the movie Jackpot, is the wonderful Aquafina.
That's not true. Netflix for dogs, a poop emoji, but it's like pictures of your own poop and you put eyes on it. What about an app that takes a picture of a place and you can find out what used to be there?
I don't know if anyone's done that already, but that's actually good.
What about like a flesh mold of a vagina, right? But it's portable and we call it a pocket pussy.
Okay, this might take a while, but keep going.
An app that tells you if you're ugly or not. An app that you can look at your vagina like in a mirror.
And what else?
An app that shows what you would look like as a decaying corpse. That's tight. That's a good one.
No!
An app that tells you if a ghost is friendly or not.
What?
An app that finds your long-lost friends. An app that lightly stimulates your butthole. An app that lightly stimulates your friends. An app that beckons squirrels. An app that, it's like Tinder but for parakeets.
I need more!
But I have to poop.
Yeah.
I love that clip. That's a good clip. Do you know what show that's from?
What show's that from?
It was from Nora and Queens.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
I think it only had like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Then also in this movie is Simu Lee as well.
Oh, looks like this beach was a little too much beach for you, Ken. If I wasn't severely injured, I would beach you off right now, Ken. I'll beach off with you any day, Ken. Hold my ice cream, Ken. All right, Ken, you're on. Let's beach off.
Anyone who wants to beach him off has to beach me off first.
I will beach both of you off at the same time.
But you don't even know how to beach yourself off. How are you going to beach both of us off? It doesn't make sense.
Ken?
You
Why
can't
are you
even beach
getting
yourself off.
emotional?
You're going to beach both of us off?
Nobody's gonna beach anyone off.
There we go. From
Barbie. Yeah. Of course. Just announced too that they are working on Shang-Li 2 finally. So at least he's going to be coming around back in that. We don't know what else he is. He was supposed to be a big part of the Kang dynasty,
but didn't work out that way.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened with that. Also in this movie, the great Sean William Scott.
Yes, it's true. I was in a very successful spiritual boy band in the late 90s. We were huge in Germany. Yeah, that's me, right there. The lead singer. I also did all the choreography. But of course, it was the big guy who was the lead. But you know what I mean. Yeah, we did a mega church tour. We were very popular on the Sweet 16 party circuit. And then I decided to go on my own. Yeah, Tiger Beat said that I was going to be as big as Cosmopolitan yogurt. It was a yogurt created by the magazine Cosmopolitan. Yeah, bad miscalculation.
Yeah. So, Sean William Scott.
That was from Welcome to Flatch, which was a TV show that was only on for 2 seasons, which the writers and creators of that actually created this movie Jackpot as well.
Okay.
And then one and only, my favorite drag king of all times, the one, the only, Mr. Murray Hill.
I was just at a party last night, and there was, about 800 people there, and all the men had black suits on. And here I walk in. There's 18,000 different patterns going on right now, and it's giving any woman who looks at me vertigo. The tie is the key ingredient to wrapping up the entire outfit. Once you look here, you look up, and then you see the magic. Some people have them at the first hello. I have them at the wide polyester tie.
Yeah.
The wad polyester. Mr. Murray Hill, if you don't know, has been around for over 2 decades. One of the greatest comedic geniuses. Go definitely look up Mr. Murray Hill.
They have a very Tony Clifton vibe to them.
Oh yeah. And amazing. And they always have there's so many things I could have clipped that, but they were too long. They're 3 or 4 minutes long, but they were just so inspiring. I was just man, Mr. Murray Hill. Then the second movie we are talking this week is of course the one everybody's been talking about. Alien versus Predator. Oh no, I'm sorry. Alien versus I mean it's that one got. I didn't even notice that one had. I stole somebody's work. Alien. No, wait a minute.
Resurrection.
No, is it? No, is it this? No,
Alien.
No. What about? No,
not
Alien 3. Alien 3. No, Alien. No. Okay. Oh, there it is. Alien Romulus, featuring someone that we just reviewed about less than a year ago in Civil War. Kaylee Spaney.
Lee, I'm sorry for jamming my way into your ride, okay? I know you're really angry about it, and I know you think I don't know shit, but...
I'm not angry about that, Jesse. I don't care what you do or don't know.
Okay, but you are angry with me.
There is no version of this that isn't a mistake. I know, because I'm it. Joe and Sammy are it.
It's my choice.
Right. And I'll remember that when you lose your shit, or you get blown up, or shot.
There we go, from Civil War, what we just talked about.
From Civil War, and I mean, everybody that's literally in this movie is somebody that's up and coming. Next on this list is David Johnson.
We lit that place up. People were losing their minds. And there was just this sea of people, like a mini concert. And when we finished, the crowd started chanting, Dominaz, Dominaz, Dom, Dom, Dominaz, Dominaz, Yaz and Dom, Dominaz, Yaz and Dom, Dominaz, Dominaz. And they were screaming. And they were going to tear the place out if we didn't go again, so we did 5, 6
20
more songs. It was wild.
That's from Rye Lane. 2023's Rye Lane.
Yes. And also in this movie is Archie Renat.
When we were kids and You drew your maps. It always made me wonder what exists beyond the page. And so when I was knee-deep in trench mud, rifle in hand, that's what I'd picture. Some hopeful place. A place we could go if we survived. I thought about chances I regret not taking.
That's from Shadow and Bone.
And then Isabella Merced.
It's time to dig the poo hole. Dig, dig, dig. Just grab a shovel, it's a piece of cake. Make sure the hole is deep and there isn't a snake. I'm telling you this so you will be wiser. And don't forget, it's a natural fertilizer. I believe in you, Sammy. I believe that you can do this. Also, medically, you have to do this. Okay, bye.
That's her as Dora the Explorer. And Dora the Explorer.
And the Dora the Explorer. Dude, I was like, I can't, because we didn't watch Dora the Explorer. Obviously, I didn't watch Dora the Explorer.
I haven't either. I haven't either, to be honest.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, how is a girl in the alien? From Dora the Explorer.
She's great, though.
And then, yeah, we'll talk about that here a bit. And Spike Fearn as well.
You know, Luton, you're actually pretty cool. You know, it's Shucky, you're like a guy, right? With tits. That sounds bad, but really that's the perfect combination. And if you grew your hair out and put some makeup on, you'd do well for yourself. And I really mean that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Where's that from?
That was from I'd have to look at the movie titles, but it is one of his most famous movies. It is give me 2 seconds.
It's the Batman.
It was Sweetheart.
Oh, Sweetheart. Okay.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
It was from Sweetheart.
Yeah. Please, we did call that.
And yeah. So most of the cast of the new Alien movie are literally. Yeah, there's a lot of movies. A lot of the actors in the new Alien movie are brand new, young faces and stuff like that. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. We'll talk about Jackpot. But first, Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're at facebook.com/podcast. We're at X and TS Podcast. We're on Instagram and TS Podcast. We have a patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We have a TikTok at Movies Don't Suck Podcast. We're at YouTube at Movies Don't Suck Podcast. We also have a bonfire. Search Movies Don't Suck. So you'll find shirts with a face on stuff Neil's made, or go to T-Table. You can search Blackwood Productions. You'll find us there. And where you listen to us, subscribe, like all that shit, right? That's right, Neil? Did you remember?
Right? Yeah, you're right.
And Neil, who are we talking about today? Who are we going to love to?
You know what? Today we're going to give some love to the place that I went to this past weekend. Now, if you follow me on the Instagram or Facebook, you know exactly where I went this past weekend. But I want everybody else to know what it is, because it's one of the oldest music venues here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's called the Venue Shrine, 18th in Boston, and literally this place was just fun. I went there. If you see all those posters on there, we're talking, you name them, bro. You name bands that you love, bro, and they've been there. They've played there. This is like the up and start coming place, up down in downtown area. It's not downtown, but it's right across from the Mercury Lounge, which I've advertised on here before. And as you can see, this place is all those posters. All those are different artists that are now very famous artists that have come through there. They give you what it looks like when it's packed, man. This is what it looked like when the place was just completely jam-packed for the show I went to this Saturday, which was Josie Scott. There he is. Josie Scott. Woo! Saliva. Such a cool guy. They have a bunch of upcoming shows now. Here's some of them that were already this year, like Black Flag, Mac Hansen. Yeah. Dude, I didn't know until I went to this show this Saturday. I said, dude, I would have came for Black Flag. If you see Little Mike and Funny Bone, who does the rain dance that was on America's Got Talent, and they're also on what was it, the TV show, the Reservoirs. It was like the
Reservoir Dogs, or no, the Reservation Dogs.
Reservation Dogs, yeah. So CKY is going to be there. Lily's going to be there. Eureka Strings, they're a good group. I know them. Dakota and other bands are coming here soon. Like, there's the CKY poster. Dime Store Riot, they're having an album release party coming up on October 5th. They're good buddies of mine. She Hates Me Not, they were the openers for Saliva. They were such a cool guys. And they're an up-and-comer that you'll be seeing soon. Smile Empty Soul is going to be playing there. They have Burlesque going there. The Butcher Babies are going to be playing there. So literally the venue Shrine 18th and Boston. It is one of the coolest little music venues and has been around just as long as Canes has been back in the history. You can find all their information at tulsashrine.com, or you can go to Venue Shrine on Facebook. That is facebook.com. It's facebook.com/Tulsa Shrine. Great musical venue, great people. The owner, Don, was great. Everybody there was nice and wonderful. I can't even tell you, like, we got there early, dude. And we got there in the afternoon. I guess nobody else showed up for the afternoon VIP. They were just going to do the meet and greet after the show. And Josie Scott showed up and was just sitting there talking to me and my couple of buddies you saw just standing there. And after he got done talking to us, went up on stage and played all the songs that we talked about with him. I was like, man, I remember, one of my biggest moments at WrestleMania 18 was when you guys came out and opened up the show with Superstar. And that was the first song they did. They did Superstar. And then they played a song for my buddy Logan, a song for my buddy Seth. Awesome. And it was just and we were just dude, it is just the four of us chilling here, while the other bands are just now showing up, sitting there watching our own private show with him. And he came down, hugs all around, handshakes out, just the coolest guy. So if you guys get a chance to go see Josie Scott too, he's a cool dude. But Venue Shrine, go check him out. Oh my God. Movies.
Ready to talk movies? Let's talk movies.
We're ready to talk movies.
Let's talk Jackpot. Directed by Paul Feig. You guys know Paul Feig. He directed Bridesmaids, The Heat, The Spy, the new Ghostbusters. A Simple Favor. Me and Neil liked A Simple Favor. And his newest one on Amazon Prime is Jackpot. This is written by Robert J. Scum. He helped write this one because I don't know. He wrote it, but this stars. Sorry, I had this thing mixed up. This stars the amazing.
I can only go so fast. John Cena!
I will fuck you, all right? I will enter you.
It also stars Aquafina.
But he looks so happy. He looks so happy when he says that.
I love it. This is also stars Aquafina.
That's not true.
But it's true. Simu's in this.
Oh, looks like this beach was a little too much beach for you, Ken.
Also Sean William Scott.
Yes, it's true. I was in a very successful spiritual boy band in the late 90s.
And Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray? I'm sorry. I don't have this to pull up because I'm. It feels like so long since we've done this last. And Mr.
Are you all right, bro?
Yeah. And, Mr. Murray Hill.
I was just at a party last night and.
Yeah, Neil, what's the storyline for Jackpot? Or I'm sorry, this is an exclamation point. So Jackpot!
Jackpot!
Yeah.
In the very near future, the Grand Lottery has been established in incomically challenged California. The only catch, kill the winner before sundown, and you can legally claim their prize. New LA transplant Katie accidentally finds herself winning with the winning ticket and must join forces with amateur jackpot protector Noel to make it to sundown in order to claim her multi-billion-dollar prize, all while dealing with Noel's protection rival Lewis, who also wants to get her to sundown in order to claim his rich protection commission.
So Neil, I really wanted to like this.
Oh my God, that sucks that you didn't. And because the fact you didn't makes me sad in so many ways.
I didn't like it at all. I was.
Oh my God. We were snorting, laughing. Like I had a group of people watching this and we were snorting, laughing at this movie.
Yeah.
So tell me your sad story.
I just didn't like it, man. Like I thought the pacing was off. Like it was moving so fucking fast. Like to me, this just didn't seem. It was not coherent or cohesive, and I'd say about 60 or 70 of the jokes didn't land. Now I will say I like John Cena and Awkwafina in this. They have chemistry, but nothing about
they were the whole movie.
I know, but nothing else about but nothing else about this worked for me. Like at all. And I'm not saying it wasn't realistic because I know it's not supposed to be, but I didn't find it that funny.
Oh, dude, I disagree with you on so many fronts, fair. And I'm sorry that sucks. But yeah, we noticed the pacing problem. We noticed even the setup, like you can see people in the background setting up for the next fight scenes and certain scenes and stuff like that. We noticed all that, but we laughed at the dumbness of this so much because it was like Running Man comedy. It was like the Running Man.
But the comedy to me was any funny. And I don't care if it's potty humor. I'm fine with dumb shit, but this didn't work for me. Like I said, Awkwafina and John Cena, they're great. They're great together, right? I didn't find I just didn't find it that all that funny at all.
See, I thought the chemistry between them and Lewis, aka Simuli, was fucking amazing. I really, really loved the cameos. And Mr. Murray Hill as the Jackpot Center person. The funny deaths that kept happening, like by accident. I love those. The gore was great. People just randomly popping up in different places that were like, to me, it was kind of like the Warriors meet Running Man, like comedy. But it was so dumb.
So there's lots of action. Like that was a big thing, but none of it was exciting action. And the least bit, maybe the last scene that was a little bit more exciting. But to me, I was just like, am I supposed to be finding this impressive? Like I didn't. Like you said, I didn't get it. It wasn't for me. But I didn't. But and with it being, this doesn't sound weird. With Paul Feig directing it, I expected something a little smarter. And not that I need to be smart, but Paul Feig is director of probably one of the best comedies the past 20 years with Bridesmaids, and we didn't get that.
Oh yeah, and also the wonderful show Welcome to Flatch, which I 27 episodes of that show, man. That guy's comedy is on point with that.
And also Freaks and Geeks. This dude created Freaks and Geeks, and he also created Jackpot. So like,
yeah, it's like I really enjoyed it. I thought his comedy was cool, but I am a fan of like the different things. I mean, like, the problem with him is he has hits and misses. Like
Ghostbusters,
Nurse Jackie, he directed 10 episodes. That's a hit. Bridesmaid, that's a hit.
15 episodes of The Office.
Episodes. Yeah, he did 15 episodes Office. But then he did like what was it? Ghostbusters, the Answer the Call one, which was not such a hit. I mean,
we loved the Simple Favor though. We both knew.
Yeah, Simple Favors is amazing. So I'm sorry it didn't hit for you, but to me, like, I loved this movie. This movie, like, it was dumb by any means. Not going to win any awards. It's not gonna top 10 anything, whatever. I mean, the whole year, if anything, this is not gonna probably be on one of my top 10. It probably won't even be on an honorable mention. But this was exactly the laugh I needed at the time. It was laughable. This is a dumb movie. It is, but in a good, fun way.
Were you high?
No, okay. I was sober.
All right.
I go into these movies sober. I try to 100% not be high, not to have anything with my judgment go. And me and my wife were sitting here just busting up laughing so hard. Like we were snorting laughing at certain points. So I'm sorry that you didn't get that at least one laugh.
Yeah, one laugh. Okay, I did do like a hard I did a hard like that at one point. And I'm surprised you didn't want to mention Machine Gun Kelly because he's in this movie too. He's
who?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly was in this movie as well. But
What's his real
that was
name?
hilarious.
His real name, right? What's his real name?
Yeah, he went by Machine Gun Kelly.
I know,
he was just like
he has a regular person name too, right? Machine Gun Kelly. What's his regular person?
No, I think he just went by Machine Gun Kelly in this.
Right, but what's his real name in real life? Machine Gun Kelly. What's his? Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
Colson Baker. There we go. That's his name.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just knew him as Machine Gun Kelly.
In that movie, Bird Box or whatever, that one from a couple of years, like from years ago, was Sandra Bullock. He was in that, and they call him Colson Baker because he was.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, to me this is funny. I'm sorry it didn't amuse you. I got some good laughs out of it. I thought that the action scenes were so silly dumb.
It's always good to see John Cena. So like that, at least got that out of it, you know.
And
like,
Aquafina.
Yeah, she was fine.
I'm a big Aquafina.
She was fine. I just figured she wasn't. She played like the straight man to John Cena's sort of goofy, lovable. You just want that dude to be your dad, or you want.
I think that was probably the misstep for you. I'm gonna say that. I think that was probably the misstep for you. That they went back and forth on who the straight man was at certain points, and then the other one was the goofball.
Here's it. They tried to make you care about her. And I just didn't at all. Like they're like, here's how I feel about this, and like, so that was. I mean, I understand what they tried to do that, but I didn't really. Honestly, I hated watching this. I did.
So sad for you.
I know. I wanted.
This movie was just dumb and funny.
I really wanted to like it.
it.
I really wanted to like it, but I couldn't. I couldn't.
That's sad, dude. You need more hugs and laughter in your life.
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to these next couple movies we're watching. But yeah, this is a Jackpot. It's on Amazon Prime. You guys can watch it for free if you use that, or yeah, I guess you could sign up for it, and then I don't know how long it takes to do that. But
I have no idea. I've had Amazon Prime for I don't know, since it came out.
I know, same here. I didn't even think about it.
So I don't know what what the thing is to do whatever to get the thing anymore. All of them. I have
I'm sure it's easy. But
at this point, I think I can combine platforms and not pay so much a month.
Yeah.
But I need to figure out how to start doing that.
That seems harder than actually. That seems harder than what we, they're like, we want Disney.
I feel like if you take a day, if you take like a Sunday,
and
take just do it.
Yeah. All right.
Take a Sunday and just do it.
All right. Well, my score.
So Chris, what's your score, big guy?
You're gonna hate me. It's 2.5. STD.
Oh man, that sucks for you. I'm sorry that life is that sad for you.
I just didn't like it, man.
Because I'm gonna go a whole point ahead of that. Easily, this is a 3.8 for me. That's
crazy.
This movie made me laugh. I would watch it again right now. If some dude came up and was like, "Hey, we're gonna watch Jackpot," I'm be like, "Yeah, turn that thing in, bro. Let's have a good time."
Guys,
it is dumb silly.
I really wanted to like.
How many people were watching it with you? Maybe that's the problem.
I was by myself.
Maybe this is like a room comedy and not a sit alone comedy.
Yeah, I'm sure if other people maybe would have enjoyed it, but I was sitting alone with my cat and my dog. My cat's and my dog. But yeah, this is a Jackpot. NeilMahar@CNS.com. What is the audience score for Jackpot?
Jackpot is, I'm gonna have to say, audience score is 61%.
50%.
Wow, I was only off by 11. That's not bad.
What is the critic score for Jackpot?
Man, I am gonna have to say 42. They're gonna go low.
33%.
Oh my gosh, they went real low.
Yeah, critics' consensus is, despite having a cast and crew of comedy all-stars on hand, Jackpot provides a little payout thanks to a puerile script and erratic pacing. I'll give a bad review and a good review just for This is from Rachel Ho of the Asian Cut. She says, I thought it might be fun hate review. I thought it might be fun hate watching view. The reality is though, it's a film so boring and stilted. I couldn't even enter in time of what makes it so painstakingly bad. 2 out of 5 for her. And this is from Joe Fryer, the Fort Worth Bird. Says, I found myself laughing out loud throughout the film. John Cena and Awkwafina make a good team. Hilarious. So, those are the 2 reviews.
Weird.
I see more bad ones than good ones, but the good ones are like, yeah, it was madcap. It was crazy. A lot of people were calling it like, and I wanted to like it more. I did. I just couldn't. Sorry, Neil.
I know you just don't. There's sometimes you just don't like things.
Yeah. You're the same. Sometimes you don't like things. You know.
No, I like life. I like funny things.
I like life too. I had a good time. I had a good time this weekend. So, and I took my wife on a date.
There's sometimes I just have to say that I believe in Joe Hendry, and that gives me all the love in the world that I need. But Chris, at that time, it's time for the news. This is the Movies Don't Suck and some of the news. I read stuff to Chris because he cannot read due to the fact that he got hit by a motor scooter that was a rental downtown Kansas City.
That was you, though.
I know. It was. Whoa!
What just happened?
My LED lights just flickered at me. I think I accidentally hit the.
Okay.
I accidentally hit the button. I was like, "What? The aliens are coming! They're coming for me!"
Yeah.
All right, Jack Black and Paul Rudd are going to reimagine a 1990s classic. Yes, the 97 horror movie that starred Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, and John Voight.
Oh, Anaconda, right?
They're going to be remaking the Anaconda.
As a comedy?
I have no idea.
I hope so.
It'll be a group of friends facing a midlife crisis who attempt to remake their favorite movie from their youth, is what the movie. So they head to the rainforest only to find themselves in a fight for their lives against natural disasters, giant snakes, and violent criminals. That sounds great. I'm down for that one.
Let's do it. I want to see it badly.
Kansas City's own Travis Kelce has just signed up for one of his first movie appearances. He will be making a cameo in an upcoming filming, which starts in like 2 weeks, of Happy Gilmore 2.
I hope it's good, dude. I really do.
I do too. Adam Sandberg was on the Tonight Show the other night, and he's just like, dude, the script. He goes, we wrote this script for like 4 years, like, trying to make sure. And he goes, and we're gonna change it the whole time, just like we did with Happy Gilmore, the original. They just kept changing the script.
I'm not like a shill for Adam Sandler. I like him, but he's gonna be releasing a new Netflix special in 5 days.
I know, no crap. Yeah. I can't wait, but I can't. That's what he was advertising on.
So I listened to the you obviously heard Farley, that song he did.
Yeah,
I listen to that shit. I cry every time I listen to it. So
oh, dude, Farley's so sad, so sad. So good. Also today, coming out, Pacific Rim is getting a prequel TV series in collaboration with Eric Heiser. The show will extend the Pacific Rim universe. The plot has not yet been revealed. The third movie is uncertain, but this storytelling of this will actually be happening.
See, Pacific Rim is one of those also movies I really wanted to like, but just didn't end up liking.
I know. It's one of those that it's like, man, it's kind of good here and there, but it's not. And
you're with me on that. Okay. I'm glad you're glad.
Yep.
Not alone.
All right, let's talk about the story everybody wants to hear me talk about. Let's get it done and with. Todd Phillips, the creator of Joker, has come out today or the last couple days saying that the Hulk Hogan movie with Chris Hemsworth is officially dead in the water. Man, it is not going.
I wonder what happened. I mean, like, people were so excited about it, including you, because I mean, I know that Hulkster wasn't your favorite, but he's also a iconic.
He's still Hulk Hogan, and I wanted to see Chris Hemsworth do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Chris Hemsworth. Who doesn't like
Makes
Chris
you wonder
Hemsworth?
if Hulk Hogan, maybe he didn't like the script. Maybe he didn't paint it in such a flattering light. You know what I mean?
Man, I don't know, man. I mean, especially after everything he's done recently.
Yeah, it's been a little weird.
I'm not gonna go point any fingers or tell you anything that's going on, but you can go look that up on yourself. All right, so I think there's three. Do I got four movies here? Three movies that have completely got done filming this week.
Mhm.
One, 28 years later, is already done filming. Knives 3 is already done filming. Oh, I know. I keep hitting the button. I keep on hitting this. It's in a different location than normally. Sorry. And The Accountant 2 with Ben Affleck is already wrapped filming.
So
we got those. Yeah, I like all those
I'm
movies.
excited for all three,
originals.
honestly. I'm excited for all
three of those. So that means they're done. And unless they get canceled, like, Batgirl or Coyote versus Acme, that we're actually going to see those.
I want to break into the vault where fucking the Coyote versus Acme and just take it for myself.
I want to see I want to see Batgirl because it has Michael Keaton it has Michael Keaton in it as Batman.
Do you think we could maybe bribe Wacko and Dot to bring it to us? Because they're left inside the tower too.
I don't know. There has to be a way. Someone has to do it. Can someone do like they did with the Deadpool?
Oh yeah.
Footage. That's the reason we got Deadpool.
Yeah.
They are going to be doing a new Barbie movie series based off the original, the actual live action Barbie movie, and
don't do
Margot
that.
Robbie and Greta are not on board.
I'm with you. I'm with them. Fuck that. Leave it alone. We don't need a TV series. The movie said everything it had to say. You know what I mean?
It did. A good movie that's getting a lot of positive feedback right now is Daniel Craig at the Venice Film Festival, director Alberto Pero with the movie Queer, as he is. Everybody's saying it's an astounding performance. Queer originally has 3 cuts, with the final version being 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
Oh man!
It is intended to stand out at the film festival amongst everything else that's going on over there. So I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, me and Neil
we'll cover that as soon as that comes around.
For sure.
Steven Spielberg's UFO movie that he announced earlier this year. He's eyeing the Oscar winner Emily Blunt to be the main actress
If it's half
in that
as good
film,
as Third Encounters, Close Encounters,
which makes perfect sense.
If it's half as good as Close Encounters, I'll be all for it. Honestly, Close Encounters is so fucking good, dude. Yeah.
I know. Filming for Batman 2 will start at the beginning of 2025, so we know that we're getting that for it for 100%.
And also Barry Keoghan will probably be in there, right?
Yes. Oh, also talking about all the above. And also talking about Happy Gilmore, one of the recurring characters from the original film has just signed on.
Can I guess who it is?
Yes.
Is it Christopher McDonald?
No.
Is it Ben Stiller?
It is Ben Stiller as the evil nurse. Will return one more time to play the part of the evil nurse. I can't wait to see that. That'll be awesome.
One guy, shut the hell up. Now you go to sleep. I'll put you to sleep. You're my one, grandma.
Millie Bobby Brown's next movie with Netflix is she's going to adapt her novel 19 Steps. The World War II drama follows the story of Nellie Morris, loosely inspired by Brown's grandmother. So Brown is the producer in the film, along with her successful track record, makes her a strong choice in 19 Steps, but she is going to be starring in the film. But she has not been confirmed to be starring in the film.
But she wrote the book. She wrote the book 19 Steps.
Yeah, it was loosely based on her grandma's fight there in World War II.
I hope Drake isn't in it. That's all I gotta say.
That's all I gotta say. An action figure from a movie this week scored the highest buy ever for an action figure. Can you guess what movie that action figure was from?
Was this from Star Wars?
It was from Star Wars. Can you guess what character from Star Wars was the highest paid action figure at an auction?
Was it Boba Fett?
It was the prototype, extremely rare, high quality shooting missile, because they had the shooting missile in his backpack, but they took it away because choking hazard. And guess how much it went for?
Oh God, because I'm 2 for 0. I've guessed both of them. So.
I know, but go for it, bro.
Is it 3.1 million?
If you took those two numbers and reversed them, it is $1.3 million.
Is it's still in the package?
Figure to ever be sold.
Is this the package?
No, it can't be still in the package because it was never in a package, sir.
Oh, okay.
It is the prototype, non-painted gray prototype.
Man, that would be cool to see. I mean, to have, I guess. Say this is Boba Fett from 1977.
Now, there's an NFL legend. You probably know him because of his video games named John Madden.
Oh, sure.
You know, the Madden NFL series. And he was one of the biggest commentators. He was a coach for years.
Did you know he never flew? He only used a bus. He was terrified.
Yes, bus only. Yes, he would talk about it all the time. They have now casted who will play John McFadden in John Madden. Wow, I'm gonna get some hate on that one. John Madden has been casted. Can you guess who's cast as John Madden?
Damn. Is it a big fella?
One of the biggest actors' names of all time.
God damn. I don't know, man. Like I want to say John Goodman, but he's too old, I think, to play John Madden.
Man, that would be a perfect. I agree with the John Madden. With John Goodman as John Madden. I agree. That is not who we are getting. We are getting the one, the only. Nicolas Cage is going to be playing John Madden.
I gotta say, I'm interested to see what he does with that character, with that person. You know?
It's Nicolas Cage, man. When's Nicolas Cage steered us wrong? Only 142 times. And last but not least, this is the last news message of the day. I left this one for last because I feel like this gives you right in the feelers, right in the heart. One of the greatest actors of all time is going to be returning to an actual acting screen for the first time in 14 years. The one, the only, Dr. Frankenfooter himself, Tim Curry, for the first time after his strokes and all these wellness issues that he's had, will be coming back to the big screen in a film called Stream. Now, the movie Stream will be his big, literally in 14 years. Trying to see which release. It will release in select theaters as of today. It doesn't say anything. He is someone. It just says everything about Stream. Like, it doesn't say what Stream is exactly, but Tim Curry is back and doing movies, and congratulations to him. I mean, everything from the Bell palsy to strokes, everything that he's had. I feel for him, especially a man who recently just went through a small case of the Bell palsy and stuff like that. And I love Tim Curry. There's not a Tim Curry, like, even if it's a shitty fucking movie, Tim Curry sometimes saves it. Like Three Musketeers from Disney. Like Tim Curry being the Cardinal, like, saved that movie. Clue. I love Clue, and I'm not saying Clue's a shitty movie. I love the movie Clue with Tim Curry in it. Legend is one of my favorite growing up movies of all time. I can do the entire scene. So I'm glad that the great Tim Curry is back out there, going to be making movies. We all give you the love, Mr. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, you're a master.
Chris, it is time to talk about some aliens. That was The Movies Don't Suck and Some of Them News. I told Chris a bunch of stuff so he doesn't kill me later on tonight in my sleep.
So let's talk Alien Romulus. So this is directed by Fede Alvarez. He directed Don't Breathe. Remember Don't Breathe? And the remake of Evil Dead, which I think both of us really liked. This stars this is written by Fede Alvarez and Rodo Segui is his writing partner. This stars Kaylee Spanning as Rain.
Lee, I'm sorry for jamming my way into your ride. Okay.
And David Johnson as Andy.
We lit that place up.
Archie Renault as Tyler.
When we were kids and you drew your maps, it always made me wonder what exists beyond the page.
Isabella Merced plays Kay.
It's time to dig the poo.
Spike Fern plays Bjorn.
You know, Luton, you're actually pretty cool.
Also, Ali Wo plays Navarro. Trevor Newland plays Xenomorph. And Neil, what's your storyline for Alien Romulus?
While scavenging the deep ends of the space station, a group of young space colonists come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe, the Xenomorph.
So after seeing the preview for this, I was super excited because I saw it was directing it, Fede Alvarez, and
yes,
and my excitement was completely justified. This movie fucking rocks.
Yes. This is unlike the other alien movies that we've got as of late.
Covenant, I think, was the last one, right?
Well, here we can look it up real quick. We have it. I have the entire list of all the movies right here. Give me 2 seconds, and it has the dates right on there. So yes, 2017 Covenant was the last one that we got, and right here for you guys, if you're looking, you can actually see that I have the entire how to watch the Alien franchise in order. And if you do it with the Predator movies added, that's another. It adds a total of 5 more films on top of this.
But if you ask people, they're gonna say EVP is not canon. So.
AVP is the first one in 2004. 2007 is Alien, and then it's Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien Romulus is in the middle of Alien and Aliens, Alien 3, and then Alien Resurrection, which is like 200 years in the future.
So, Neil, if you were ready to make that list yourself, I want to know what your top one would be.
It's Aliens.
And
it's the same one for everybody, dude.
So it's not Alien. It's not Alien.
No, you're right. It is Alien. It is Alien.
It is Alien. Aliens, Alien Romulus, then probably Alien Covenant. No, Covenant's still near the bottom. But this one is the best one since Alien. So easy, 100%. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, if you like the horror genre, if you like the ones that do the more of the informing, like Prometheus, because Michael Fassbender in the other films was great. He did what he could to try to, sell. I mean, he was just so evil. He was so evil in those films, man. But this is completely something different. This is not, we're getting informed about stuff. There's some information here and there, but this is straight going in. This is not Freddy versus Jason. This ain't Alien versus Predator. This ain't, we're getting information and trying to figure out stuff. This is a bunch of people running in the dark, getting ran around by little things like that. That is actually from the movie, people. I'm not making that up. That is from the movie. Just the how it was like. Look, that even looks like it's directly from Alien.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted though. Like, a lot of people were saying this has a mixture of the new and old, right? And it's
right.
And I know a lot of the effects in this were straight up. They were fucking practical, and that was Fede's vision. Had a bunch of practical effects in this, and it was It was great. It was exciting. It was what you want from an alien movie.
Yes, it was like, and you know what? Besides Deadpool and Wolverine, and again, I watch the movies during the daytime. I'm usually there at daytime.
Yeah.
Besides Deadpool and Wolverine, this was the most packed theater. Besides Deadpool and Wolverine, than any other movie we've seen all year long.
Oh, I mean, I was in packed theater too. I saw it Saturday night, and it was 100% packed to the gills with people, and I'm excited. I was happy to see that.
Did you get the popcorn box? This one?
No, it was sold out.
What about this one?
No, I didn't get that one either.
What about this one?
I did have that one actually.
Yeah, you did have that one. Okay, good. That's good to know. Good to know. But the movie itself was just like, it is kids trying to get themselves out of a bad situation by going into this space station, and then somehow they run into the aliens, and it's everybody fights for themselves. And you know what I love the most about alien movies?
What's that?
Is I like to play the game, who's gonna die first.
Did you win this game?
In this one, I won. I knew exactly the person that was gonna die in their crew first. I started playing this since my wife and me are starting to rewatch the entire series from the beginning, because she's never seen all of them.
Right.
She's like, well, let's watch them in order and stuff like that. And so we started playing the game, who's gonna die first. And a couple of the movies, I'm not gonna say which ones or not, but I have not watched them in recent decades. So therefore.
So did Joy see this with you?
No, actually, I went seen this movie by myself. This was.
I had a group of 3 friends with me when I went and saw it, because I was like, if I'm going to see a movie, if a movie's happening, I always let them know if I'm going, just in case they want to come. It was this is like, people that wanted to go see it with me, and we stayed after and talked about it. And I know that we have a mutual friend. Matt, who wants to know what we thought of this movie, and Matt, we liked it.
Yeah, the practical effects in this movie are ridiculous. There's gore galore. So by any means, if you go to this movie, guys, get ready. It's going to be nasty. Some stuff's going to happen. It's just going to be nasty. The thing I think that works the most about this is the fact that these young actors and actresses are all ones that have been knocking it out of the park already anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it is just like one thing after another. Like, they played it off each other so well. Like, the 2 main ones is Rain and Andy, played by Kaylee Spanning and David Johnson.
Yeah.
And those 2 just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, it was just those 2, like you felt it, like you sort of felt it, and it was just it gave you that emotional connection right up front, which a lot of movies miss. But right up front, you get this emotional connection that you have to these 2 people. Like, you see the humanity in the face of this inhumanity, and then you go into things that sort of question that. You're like, how do I feel about this? How do I reconcile my feelings with this? And Alien Romulus does that beautifully. It's a scary movie. It's not like Aliens, which is more action. This is more like cat and mouse.
This is more like, are they gonna die? Maybe they're not gonna die. Maybe they are gonna die.
And
they're not gonna die. They are gonna die.
There's some insane scenes. This is my away by saying Gravity. There's an amazing scene dealing with that.
I mean, they every part of the alien. So if you don't know, guys, an alien starts at the Unomorph stage, which is an egg, and then it's the face hugger that you've seen everywhere. Then the chest buster, which has been, parodied like 142 times. And then you got the xenomorph, which is the big one. And then there's the queen, if you want to go queen.
Yeah.
But it's like, have you ever even seen the original design for the alien? This fact right here where it says 1979.
There's very penises. Lots of penises going on.
No, there isn't. There isn't. That's what it is.
I mean,
that's the original design.
I know, but you see how many penises are on that?
Yeah, I can see where you are. But this artwork right here is literally what is by Hans Rudy Geiger.
H.R. Geiger, yeah.
H.R. Geiger, yeah, was is what inspired the aliens, alien movies, all the alien movies that have been out there. I mean, geez, how many aliens? But, and that's the thing about this. Now, another thing about it, Chris, is like, you do realize that this is the 9th Alien movie. There is over 147 books and comic books of the Alien series. There is 41 video games. There is over, if you include Alien and AV versus Predator games too as well. I mean, there's even a TV show coming out in 2025 called Alien Earth.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited for that one. Yeah, it's also weird to think about. This came out in 1979, I think, and that's
before I was even born.
Yeah, that was 2 years after Star Wars, and how different they are. Yeah. So
and just, I mean, it's just so weird to be like part of a universe that, even though they've had so much stuff come out,
they can make something fresh and new with this one.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it's overdone. Like it's too much, like in your face the whole time.
This doesn't feel like a cash grab at all. There are lots of things they're like a sequel or they'll make a remake, and it feels like a cash grab, or they're just going like, because people, I remember this, so there wasn't like there's something like that people had a gripe with, but I liked all this movie. This is dope.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. This was like, this is if you like anything sci-fi, if you like anything horror, like this is exactly one of those movies you need to go out, you need to try it out, you need to go see it in the theater too.
Oh yeah.
I went. Did you see it IMAX or anything like that?
I saw it in Dolby, which is just.
So did I.
Yeah.
And the seat vibrating when they're like in space from the base and everything. Dude.
That's like, there are that have two favorite ways to see a movie. Either in Dolby or it's Screenland. So Dolby and Screenland. So Dolby and Screenland. So I saw this in Dolby, and it was great to see in theaters. I think there's something you need to see in theaters if you want to get the full experience.
I think that this movie is made for theaters.
Oh yeah.
This movie is already made. All right, so this movie has an $80 million budget, and it's already made $60 million.
So it's gonna make its money back.
It's on its way to make its money, and this is one of those movies that, hey man, if you want horror, you want something that feels a little nostalgic, but at the same time you want something that's going to surprise the shit out of you. This is the movie. This is the one to go for. This is the one to take your family to. That's not your family. Let's just be honest. Don't take kids to this movie.
Bring your cool nephew.
Yeah, bring your cool nephew. But don't take your kids to this movie. This is R-rated for a reason. There's a lot of gore and a lot of F-bombs.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the things that was made with love, and that's what we want. We want movies that are genuine and authentic, and I feel like this is genuine and authentic, and I feel like Fede Alvarez did a fucking fantastic job.
He used as many practical effects as I think one of the facts I even had was that he hired everybody that he could, from Legacy Effects and Studio Gillis, both at most of their staff worked on the original Alien series.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted. Like we hear, it wasn't CGI'd out. It wasn't.
It was practical puppets and mechanicals.
I want to see this shit home with me. I want to have that in my living room on display. But
dude, I know. Wouldn't that be cool if you had, people walked into your house and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And then it's just like, this is just standing right there.
Yeah. I what I almost bought today. It was a face hugger phone holder. so you can wrap it up. But I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But because it's gonna be bulky going in my pocket.
Nothing like having a xenomorph in your living room.
I know.
People just be like, "Hey."
You know, at the Experience Movie Park in Chicago, they had when I was there, they had a horror section. Those is actually a picture of me with a xenomorph.
Nice. You should have brought that. Should have brought that one in for this one. All right. So I guess since you gave the last one, I have to give this one. 4.3. I like this movie a lot. I it's gonna be hard at the end of the year to not have this on one of my lists.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's like a 4.3 for me as well. Last year I was saying I don't want to put any sequels on my top 10 but I'm having a hard time finding this year with Deadpool and Alien Romulus and Doom Part 2 and all that shit. I'm having a hard time not adding these to the list because this is a year when sequels have actually been pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it's been hard, and so Alien Romulus is 4.3 for me and Neil. Man, I can't. I just really love this thing. I'm on RottenTomatoes.com right now. What is the audience score for Alien?
Man, the audience score, it has to be good. I'm going to say it has to be 91%.
86%.
Oh!
All right, Neil.
I was off by 5.
What is the critic score for Alien Romulus?
82.
81. Real close.
I should have gone 81, but I just said 1, so I didn't say 1 again.
Critics' consensus is honoring its nightmarish predecessors while chest bursting at the scenes with new frights of its own. Romulus injects some fresh acid blood into one of cinema's great horror franchises. I would read a bad review and a good review. This is from Jim Ross of Take One Magazine. He says, Rome wasn't built in a day, nor was all the Alien sequel bearing the name of the traditional founder of the Eternal City. However, the result feels more like stumbling around the ruins of the Great Fire of Rome than a triumphant temple atop the Palatine Hill. Fuck you, man. This is next one's from Jeffrey Lyles of Lyles Movie Files. He says, Adrian Long was set up to save the Alien franchise, but it doesn't hurt to have a thrilling, unnerving horror thriller ride like this one to bring some new energy and excitement back to the brand. Both me and Neil really liked Alien Romulus. We want you to see it, go see it in theaters. And you can go and see Borderlands and see this instead. So yeah, Alien Romulus, go ahead and see that in theaters, and we highly recommend it.
Hey, and I highly recommend the entire Alien series. Some of them are more informative, and you don't see like Prometheus, where you don't really see the xenomorph and
until the very end.
It's small, yeah. But if you like the Alien series, there's plenty of lore out there. There's plenty of all kinds of movies. If not Prometheus, you could actually watch which one was it? The one after Prometheus? Is it Covenant?
Covenant came out, yeah.
Covenant? Yeah. Covenant, which I really like that one, Michael Fassbender. I just like Michael Fassbender in that. Like, it's not so much that it's an alien movie. I just like how fucking sinister he is.
Anything he's in, it's just like, you're like, oh, man. He's good. He's a great synthetic. You know what I mean?
You're synthetic.
Oh, man. And but yeah, you guys see Alien Romulus, and it's a good. I don't think you need to see the other ones to enjoy this, but I do think you should see the other ones. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to see any of them in any order whatsoever. But if you want to go watch one, this is one that you can, because this literally doesn't have much of a storyline that you have to deep dive into it. It tells you exactly what's going on.
My recommendation is, if you haven't seen these, watch Alien, watch Aliens, and then watch this. But no,
there you go.
But
there you go. That works.
But keep in mind,
I mean, this is actually in between Aliens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you can watch Alien the original and just watch this one.
Yeah, and then watch,
if you want to try it, so you can get a classic 1979 who started with one of the most heroic.
And dude, it still works so much. It still works so well. I watched it.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver being one of the first female heroes.
Yeah,
in
it's
cinema.
Ripley. He has Ellen Ripley. And she's still so hot too, man. I was watching it the other day. Anyway,
oh my God, you sicko!
Sorry, but
go to the strip club and relax, man.
You know, I've never been to a strip club. You know that? Never not once.
Really?
Yeah, never been.
Me neither.
so we got a paycheck, but
yeah, unless I needed a paycheck. That's the
Neil,
only
Neil
time
would get
I've
up on
ever
stage and strip for everyone. But no, all right, guys. Next week.
But wait a minute. Wait. No. I got a picture of you.
That's definitely not me.
No, I thought it was you, man. I swear it's you.
But next week, guys, just so you know, we're doing The Crow. That comes out this week.
Yes, and we'll do some streaming movie. I don't know what streaming
The
movie.
Union is number one Netflix right now. It's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
Oh, the Mark Wahlberg one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can do Wahlberg.
I guess we did.
Again?
I know. We just saw him, didn't we?
But we'll take a look at what is streaming out there. We'll try to, if not Mark Wahlberg, we'll do one that we think fit. There might be something that comes to VOD. In fact, guys, the people are watching. I know there's like 20 of you guys right now watching. Literally, go as of today or yesterday. One of our favorite movies of the year just came to VOD, so you can watch it at home if you didn't want to catch it in the theater, and that is Nicolas Cage's Long Legs.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that movie is ridiculous. If that's not in the top 5 of all of our all the top 10 lists,
I know.
And at the end of the year, I have no idea what will be.
Yeah.
Like it's seriously one of those movies. Go check it out. It's on VOD.
It was like a movie made for me. It really was.
Oh god!
But you guys can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're facebook.com/podcast. We're at Twitter. I'm sorry, X and TS Podcast. I wish it was Twitter still, but it's not. And then we have Instagram at TS Podcast. We have YouTube at Movies Don't Suck Podcast. Patreon.com/Movies Don't Suck. Bonfire/Movies Don't Suck and Sundew. T-Public at Neil Blackwood. I'm sorry, Blackwood-Productions. And everywhere you listen to it, subscribe, like all that shit. Share it with your friends. I'm sure people like movies, right? I think people like movies. And
you like movies?
Of course I do. I'm gonna
I need to go on there and make some new ones. I got a couple. I haven't made some T-shirts in a while. I need to make it some this week if I have time.
All right, okay. And Neil, what are your small businesses?
If you got a small business, let us know. We'll be more than happy to definitely advertise you right here with our thousands of listeners or millions of followers on all our social medias right here on Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. We want to get you out there, make sure that you people go to your product, do stuff with you, because we want you to succeed just like I know you want us to succeed.
Yeah. All right. You ready to get out here, dude?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. All right. Fuck. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
That's a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how many times you think you hit the jackpot, remember, if it's a heart attack, it could just be something trying to burst out of your chest. You have a good day. Take care of each other. Love each other. Have a good day.
Bye, guys.